Two said?
No, I would disagree.
You would disagree. Tell me what kind of men the women that come to you are looking for.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Are they looking for rich, powerful men?
Yes.
Or were they looking for Happy, who lives over by the city dump?
They're looking for rich, powerful men.
Rich, powerful men. Number one, what would it cost for a woman to get a sheik or a sultan or a nawab?
Well, since they're very difficult to come by, the fee is, it depends on how specific their requirements are.
Nawabs are scarce these days, number one.
don't
Oh,
know
there's a
what a
special on
nawab is.
Kuwaiti sheiks. as you
Oh,
put it
that's
right
true,
now.
yeah.
Mary Ann.
Number two, are you married?
No.
Ah, interesting. Number three, if you're looking for a sheik or a sheikh or a malt,
Or a sheik with a sheik.
how does one find one? I mean, you just don't get on the phone and say, hello, may I have a sheikh, please? Or a sheik? How does one find one?
A great deal of research.
Number one, what is your success rate? I mean, how many people have you been able to put together that have ended up married? Married 42 couples. Number two.
Okay, moving along now to Tom.
Number one, what does one get for $5,000?
Can we talk privately, Tom?
I mean, is there a bonus? I mean, is there a whole plan, or what does that purchase, $5,000? An entree to a party, or?
No, absolutely not. I'm not a matchmaker. I do a thorough search for someone that has the requirements that the person has given to me in many interviews.
Kitty Carlisle.
Goodness, number one, do more women look for a match or a partner than men?
It's about 50-50.
Is it true? Number two, you say that they share lives. They don't all have to marry, but they have to kind of be together. Is that right?
Yes, but most of my clients are looking for marriage.
Uh-huh. And number three, you say that women are looking for power and money. What are men looking for?
Sense of humor and someone bright.
Sense of humor and what?
Someone bright.
And 18 years old.
Don't be bitter, Mary Ann, don't be bitter. There's always surgery. Time's up, panel, and it's time to vote for number one, number two, I'm sorry, Mary, or number three. Our team of challengers will receive $500 for each incorrect vote with a guarantee of $1,000. And if the panel is filled completely, the team will receive $3,000. If you're ready to cast your ballots, we'll begin with Orson Bean.
I'd pay $100,000 for an intro to you, my dear.
Oh, I love you.
Just as you are. I voted for number two. That's it.
Okay, Mary Ann.
This was very difficult because I think that they were all very good, but just on the instinct, and I think she was really trying to cover up on this. I think it was number three.
Tom.
This is, again, instinct. I don't have a clue. I thought initially number one because she looks like the wild and crazy party girl. But
She means that as a compliment.
that's my highest compliment.
They're only $1,000.
But I think number three seemed to know what people were looking for more than the other two people, and so I think number three.
Okay, Kitty.
Well, thank you. We only asked number three what people were looking for, so that's not quite fair. And number two...
Well, I ask about the sheikh.
I don't think that's the real one. I think it's number one, because number one looks like the kind of person who would have entree to all kinds of parties and people. She looks like the kind of person that everyone would really like to be with.
Oh, what a compliment. One vote for number one. One vote for number two. Two votes for number three. Now it's time to find out who the real Cash Cupid is. Will the real Christine O'Keefe please stand up? Can I ask you, Christine, what's been the most expensive search?
$25,000.
And who was that? Who did you find for that?
A rather famous actress that was looking for one of three men in the Forbes 100.
And she got it?
She got him and she married him.
And can we know who that famous actress was? Wasn't Liz and Malcolm?
I'll never tell.
Okay, marvelous. We can all see if we can look up the Forbes 500, look up our famous actresses list. Listen, let's find out who our imposters really are. Number one, your real name, what do you do?
My name is Carolyn Blaine, and I'm personal assistant to a CEO of a large national realty company. And I've never been married.
It's customer. Number two, your real name and occupation.
My name is Sarah McKenzie,
and I sell industrial chemicals.
Well, you've told us a pretty good story today, too. Well, there were 2 incorrect votes at $500, so your team will receive $1,000. Thank you very much for being with us today on To Tell the Truth. We've added something new to Tell the Truth. It's called One-on-One, and we'll be back to play it with someone from our studio audience right after this. Oh, panel, that's it for this edition of To Tell the Truth. And Kitty, going to see you again tomorrow?
Oh, I hope so.
All righty. Okay, we'll see you again next time, too. Cheerio, America.
This is Burton Richardson speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson television production.
Until we really get some real information about that, I don't think we're going to know.
All right, Jeff, I hope you're safe there. Carolyn, you have a question for, I believe, Michael. Go ahead.
Well, they've been talking about rehabilitation, and I think after displaying such aberrant behavior at such a young age, with the stigma and the guilt and the hatred, what could possibly be done to them that would make them suitable to go back out into society and live a normal life?
Neither one of these young men is going to have what we consider a normal life. They are going to be scarred by this, and it's going to stay with them the rest of their lives. As if, can they become nonviolent, productive citizens? That, of course, is up to them in certain ways. But we know that people who have killed and who have, as also we know soldiers who kill in war and kill in much more intensely and many more victims, come back and do assume productive roles in society.
Michael Flynn, Jeff Flock, thanks to both of you for joining us this afternoon.
In statements that were presented to the jurors in 1978, they alluded to the fact that they made love to Debbie. In fact, what they were doing was raping her. One of the
Made love to Debbie.
That was the statement that came out of their mouths to police officers such as Mr. Douglas. And one of the individuals, and I can't remember which one it was, indicated she acted as though she liked it.
Britt.
Oh.
I think that after they got convicted, and they're lucky the lawyer gave them 15 hours, I would have given them 5 minutes. The sentence should have been to put those 3 guys in the trunk of a car for 5 days.
Now, we've established that this guy was greedy. He paid these 2 men to kill the wife. What were the details? What was the business arrangement between the ex-husband and the hitmen?
He offered them originally, I believe it was $50. The price made it up to $200, but only $150 changed hands. So a young lady lost her life for $150. Tanya lost her mother for $150, and we all lost another human being for $150.
And $100 of that went to pay somebody's rent.
And the other 50, they don't know what they did with it. They went out and partied.
Rickman worked on a car
turn your
day.
stomach?
They made her bathe
Watched her
after they
while she
raped
bathed.
her and put on her nurse's uniform. I can just picture her just being so scared, shivering and crying and begging for her life.
So, understandably, 20 years later then, now Debbie's killers have exploited every avenue of the law then in their pursuit for their freedom, and they may actually get their wish. How on earth is this possible? And does it even matter if they're remorseful? Does it matter to any of you if there had been a technicality and if the lawyers failed to service them properly? We'll get into that next.